Big Brother, 1984. People credit Orwell with getting a lot of his calls on the money. But good lord, did he get the aesthetics of the dystopia way wrong. They all thought totalitarianism would look like this, when it actually looks like this. Christine Wong Tam NPP of the Ontario New Democratic Party has introduced a new bill that would ban protests of drag queen shows. Demonstrations anywhere within 100 metres of show venues would be criminalised. Wong Tam, who uses they them pronouns because of course she does, says the cultural richness of Ontario is under attack. If men who dress up as women in promiscuous, provocative clothing aren't allowed to perform in front of children.
Firstly, it enables the Attorney General to create a 2S LGBTQI+ community safety zone to prohibit within 100 meters of the property any homophobic, transphobic act of intimidation, threat, offensive threats, offensive remarks, protest, disturbance, and distribution of hate propaganda within the meaning of the criminal code. It also comes with it a penalty of $25,000 if prosecuted successfully.
Imagine explaining to George Orwell that this is how the dystopia would actually manifest itself. Looks more like something out of a 1980s Judge Dredd comic book. The bill would allow the Attorney General to temporarily designate addresses, such as where a show is taking place, as community safe zones. And anti-LGBTQ harassment, intimidation and hate speech within 100 metres would be subject to a $25,000 fine. Yeah, a 25 grand fine and a potential prison sentence for misgendering a drag queen. They've already set up these safe zones around abortion sites because God forbid baby terminators would have to hear adversarial opinions about what they're doing. Meanwhile, in the UK, invite drag queens into schools, says Teachers Union. Drag queens should be invited into schools to help challenge the heteronormative culture and curriculum, the country's biggest teaching union has said. The union claims that nearly 20 years after a ban on the promotion of homosexuality by local authorities and schools was lifted, too many students still go through an education experience which isn't LGBT plus inclusive. Right, so let's take an identity and a lifestyle that has a 50% plus suicide consideration rate and deliberately expose children to it. Great, marvellous idea. Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.